Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and doing another sort of horror movie with a splice of science fiction in it. Neil Marshall has actually made a couple of my really favorite horror movies of all time. One is The Descent, which I absolutely love from back in 2005, and the other is a really good movie called Dog Soldiers as well. Both are amazing horror movies. He's also made Doomsday, which I remember watching, but I don't really remember much about it, so I don't think I enjoyed it as much. And he made the disastrous Hellboy film, which, to be honest, is not as bad as the the critics and a lot of the public actually had to say. Excuse me. But I think since then, and Hellboy was really a big budget movie, he's not had as much luck because I just watched one of his. So after that, he's done three movies, one which is yet to be released, and the other two, oh boy. Um, so I haven't seen the 2020 movie, The Reckoning, but I did watch the Lair, and it is bad. It is really bad. The Lair is basically well, it's actually set in Afghanistan, where some experimentation between the military trying to make like a perfect soldier or something like that. I think it's probably do with the Russians. And I was half watching the movie and half on my phone because it wasn't really interesting to me, to be honest. So this experiments consist of soldiers, at least humans, DNA mixed with the alien creature that they find. They don't really show too much about that, but we do see the hybrid creature, and they're in this bunker in Afghanistan. When a Royal Air Force pilot is shot down, played by Charlotte Kirk, she has to take she and her fellow pilot has to take cover from the Afghanis who are fighting. Unfortunately, he's killed. She's running for her life. She finds this bunker and she goes in. She is attacked by this alien creature, and she managed to escape from there. And she is found by a military camp, which is, I believe, mostly Americans, but there's also British people in it. And Jamie Bamber is acting in this movie as well. If you don't know who Jamie Bamber is, Jamie Bamber plays Apollo in Battlestar Galactica. He plays Finch, and so then you also have the remaining cliched kind of soldiers. So they don't really believe her initially, but the creature managed to get partially up to them, and then they attack it. They believe they've killed it. They even take out some of the internal organs, but the damn thing comes back to life and kills one of the soldiers before Finch, who is played by Jamie Bamber, sacrifices his life by taking a grenade, jumping onto it, and kaboom. So everything goes splat. Yeah, and so now the rest of them decide they're gonna go and basically find the lair, destroy all of them. The small group of soldiers, and that's basically the rest of the plot. They go down. They're also being followed by some insurgent Afghanis, I think maybe the Taliban, and well, boom boom shoot shoot. That's basically what you get from the rest of the movie, and it's not that great. So towards the end, a plane, although they killed most of them, but a plane does drop a missile, some kind of a bomb, and finds a way, destroys the entire complex, and we're hoping everybody gets killed. Just three of them survive. Charlotte Kirk's character is Captain Sinclair. I don't know what's her first name, and the last two guys, I don't really know their names either. So they've got some really cliched acting. Oh yeah, there's this funny guy called, his name is, in the character is called Kabir, but his actual name is Khajanpur. I'm not really sure. couldn't find the names in on the Hadi Khajanpur. He's a sympathetic Afghani soldier. So they basically destroy this, and he dies as well. But he's the basic. Couple of liners of his made me chuckle. Other than that, the movie is really devoid of any humor. Finally, those three of them survive, and they are able to leave in a jeep. That's the entire movie. Really bad acting. I don't really mind the creature's special effects, but it doesn't really. I didn't get many answers for as to what exactly happened and all that stuff. I had to piece it together, to be honest, but I would have liked a little bit more in detail. I did like some of the fight scenes and all that stuff, but yeah, it's an okay. I wouldn't even say it's okay. It's actually like I didn't expect anything to be amazing acting in this movie since I saw the premise, but it's really bad. So I'm going to give this movie. I probably will never watch this again because I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I think that's being generous. Yeah, 5 out of 10. That is being generous, to be honest. But I really had good hopes because, to be honest, he's made 2 of my favorite horror movies. So what can you do? So for the Lair, it's just a 5 out of 10.